In this edition, the Premier briefed the youth over summer voluntary works. Nigeria approves $150 million World Bank loan to fight polio. Hello to you all, this is Oromia Broadcasting Network News. I am Thomas Kamulato. Those were the headlines. Now news in brief. Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed says degradation in culture of working in together has been affected innovation capacity of the citizen. The Premier has given work direction to the youth who are participating on these summer voluntary activities. Olma Baina has the detail.
Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed has discussed with graduates of various higher learning institutions who have been participating in different voluntary activities. The Premier gave work direction to the participants. The Premier said culture of working together should be modernized.
Our people have culture of working together. This social capital should be sustained and supported by modern thinking. The culture was already there, but it is weak, so it has to be encouraged. What you have started today is a good beginning.
The Premier said some move beyond the continent to write different experiences and history, adding the participants should also follow this principle to do more. Dr. Abiy noted that the youth shouldn't see what they have been doing as a simple activity, rather it is mobilizing the entire community toward development.
ሰው ምን ማድረግ እንደሚችል ያስተማራችሁም ጭምር ነው ያደረጋችሁ ብቻ አይደለም ስትመለሱ ብዙ ትርክት አላችሁ ሰፈር ውስጥ
You shouldn't take what you have been doing as something minor. You have been teaching what human beings should do. When you return to your home, you will have a lot of experiences that you can tell to your friends.
The Premier says that the youth would get more knowledge and successfully accomplish their works.
እውቀት ያላቸው ዶክተር የሆኑ ማስተርስ ያላቸው ተጠፋ አይደለም ወረቀት ያላቸው ወረቀት ላይ የሚተኙ ስለበዙ ነው
There are plenty of people who are degree and master's holders, but the problem is that many of them sleep on it. Therefore, your focus should not be on the certificate. If you think so, you will miss the way and even the objective.
The participants also say that they are happy to serve their community voluntarily.
ዛሬ በጉልበት እስቲ ያገሪን ለመበርታት ወይ ደግሞ ለማገዝ የወጣ ማን ነው በሚል መፈክር ውስጥ ያለው ሰው ነኝ
I'm feeling proud to serve my country with all what I have.
I'm very happy to participate in this voluntary service. For me, to be volunteer is culture. I get satisfaction by supporting others, she said.
The Oromia Agriculture and Natural Resource Bureau said planting and nurturing tree seedlings is crucial to control climate change. Ulkawandumu takes up Bizabis reports.
Different Oromia zone residents and youth of the region are planting tree seedlings. They said the main purpose of planting the trees is to make the town and urban suitable for living.
Our main focus is to make our region greenery. This will have its own positive impact on the national climate. That's why we have gathered here to plant tree seedlings. Planting tree seedlings will benefit our town and environment as well. We Shambu town youth are planning to plant trees, seedlings and other important work in the summer.
The youth are also said planting the tree seedlings by itself is not enough. It needs more care for.
All should contribute at its level best in sustaining the life of those planted tree seedlings. If we do so, it will help us for the future.
Director of Irrigation Development with the Oromia Agriculture and Natural Resource Seleshi Lamma said from the total number of plant, more than 80% of tree seedlings has planted in the region.
kan faayidaa nyaata namaatiif oolu.
Different plants which are edible and others have planted. There are also plants which may serve as multi-purpose. Our big concern is with this. Slash added, all should contribute at its level based in sustaining the life of those planted tree seedlings. We are already planted the tree seedlings. We all should use the planted trees for purpose. Our society is suffering from climate change, so we have to use properly for this purpose. Our speed is slowly when we compare to the climate change, so all our managements in the society should work for the betterment of the planted tree seedlings.
Farmers of Libanjawi district of Waishwa zone are reportedly utilizing new agricultural technologies and increasing productivity. Olkawandumu has the detail.
Libanjawi district is one of the most known by the production of teff from West Shuadon districts. The farmers of the districts are sowing teff by using new technologies. The farmers said sowing in row is better than dispersal sowing.
Previously, we were using dispersal sowing and it didn't benefit us because the seeds couldn't properly mix up with the fertilizer. But when you sow in row, you will benefit a lot. You will also save your fertilizer and seed from misusing.
We understand that sowing in row is better than sowing in dispersal. It will benefit us a lot. That's why we prefer it.
The government is helping us through providing us a better awareness by the experts. We are also very happy by it.
Some experts of agriculture also said sowing in row will benefit farmers.
Sowing in row will benefit our farmers in many perspectives. First, it would maximize their productivity. Second, it will save fertilizer. Thirdly, it will make seeds and vegetables to understand each other. The other is it will help to protect seeds weeds easily. Generally, it will help to increase quality productivity.
The farmers also call up on all farmers of the country to share their best experiences of sowing in row. Vice Head of Libanjawi Agriculture and Natural Resource Office Shimal Spekala said in the district only 17,000 hectares of land is being collected with various types of seeds. From those hectares of land, more than 18% has been covered making use modern agricultural technologies.
Our farmers' demand is increasing from time to time. This can help us to achieve more than our plan.
Shimal said the sector is working to fill the problem of supply in agricultural technologies.
The Minister of Health announced that the number of Ethiopian mothers breastfeeding their children under the age of 6 months are below 60%. Breastfeeding Day is being marked in Ethiopia. Lata Teresa has the story.
World Breastfeeding Week has been celebrated in Finfinne City for 10th round at Alert Hospital under the theme Breastfeeding is the Foundation of Life. Documents show that breastfeeding plays a key role in preventing disease from babies and serve them as a balanced diet. Feeding babies their mother's breast till 6 months from their birth is best for their future. Director of the Children Diet and Healthcare Directorate with Ministry of Health, Brara Melle said, breastfeeding has reached about 58% in the country. The director stressed the need to give due attention for the case.
We have to work with due emphasis to scale up the percentage of carrying breastfeeding as much as possible. To reverse the situation, the Ministry of Health has been working with stakeholders through designing policies and programs.
Representative of UNICEF to Ethiopia, Dr. Eric Elin, stated that his institution would sustain support for breastfeeding and health care. Reverend Samson Bekele, who attended the event representing Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church, revealed that breastfeeding is advisable according to the religion.
Breastfeeding is a good deed which is supported by Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church teachings. Hence, our church is teaching about the breastfeeding.
According to Obenis Kabrezalalem, though the maternal leave given to mothers during birth time has been increased to 2 to 3 months and then to 4, it was asked that the situation must be facilitated for mothers at workplace for breastfeeding.
Sugar Water Factory said it has been discharging its social responsibility through providing various support to the surrounding community. Aklin Rugab reports.
Sugar is a natural spring water which was established in 2014 with the initial capital of 40 million bird and 34 employees in Sabata town of Oromia Special Zone surrounding Finfinne. Currently, the factory has 200 permanent employees who are from the nearby community. The factory recognizes its responsibility in close cooperation with the local community. Marketing manager of the factory, Kamal Gansa, told OBN about the market line of the factory.
The market line of our factory is the whole Oromia and the South Nation and nationalities and Afar region. It involves all these three regions. Especially in Oromia, the Eastern Corridor is the most customer where our product is distributed to the end of Harar and Dreddawa. And again, to the South Corridor, it up to Moyale, Yabelo and Moyale, and from to the Western up to Gimbi and Asosa.
Kamal added that works are well in progress to satisfy need of the customers in all corners of the country. Deputy manager of Sugar Water Factory, Johannes Tadele, said the factory has been discharging its social responsibility by providing various supports.
We have donated 1 million birr for the town administration to search drinking water. We have also constructed water point for the nearby community. The factory has transported drinking water for citizens displaced from Ethiopian Somalia region, which costs us 450,000 birr. Residential home is also constructed for displaced citizens.
Johannes added that geographical location of the region and the availability of labor force makes the region to be the right destiny for investment. The factory noted that failure of electric power and shortage of raw materials due to scarcity of hard currency are constraints the factory has been facing. Director General of the Oromia Industry Development Agency, Sisai Gammachu for his part, said works are underway to sustainably provide water, road and electric power for industries of the region.
Factory should be placed in a cluster way. The municipality should have responsibility to provide water, road and other infrastructures. The electric power is newly structured in the region, so the long-standing problem of electric power would be solved very soon.
Some workers of the factory said they have been acquiring new technologies due to the job opportunities they got in the nearby factory.
Since I joined the factory, I've been acquiring new technology. The relationship between workers and management is also good. Workers do know their rights and responsibility. Salary and safety materials provided is also good.
There is an improvement in my life. Even I have been attending additional education to upgrade myself, and I'm supporting my family, she said.
Welcome back. You're watching Open with me, Tamaskar Mulato. Now news from Nigeria. The Nigerian government has approved a $150 million loan from the World Bank to fight against polio and scale up immunization. Nigeria is one of the only 3 countries worldwide where polio still exists, having control in a case in 2016. The other countries are Afghanistan and Pakistan. According to the World Health Organization, following a global effort to eradicate polio, there were just 22 cases last year, down from 350,000 30 years ago. Before the disease is fully eradicated, however, there is still a risk that it could return, putting children's lives at risk. Nigeria has recorded no new cases in 21 months, and it could be certified polio-free by July 2019 if none of are found. The World Bank 20 years loan comes with 1.5% interest rate, and no payments are due to 5 years, due for for 5 years. The funds would be applied in 12 states, mostly in the northern parts of Nigeria, some of which have been hit by Boko Haram insurgency. CGTN reported. Thank you for watching. Have a good time.